right. Sure. Perfect. Roll it. Who wouldn't want to sell all their products through this bitch right now? So pristine, so presentable, so commendable in her realness. If you can't tell, I pretty much feel like an absolute wreck right now. I don't know what's going on. People are gonna say, what do they say? What do they always say to me? At my job, I worked for 9 years. They would always say, "It's always something with you, TL." As I was going through a period of like losing 6 friends in a row to suicide and having 2 organs removed, I got that line a lot. It's always something with you, TL. But and I guess if I'm gonna make a commentary on the human condition, isn't it always something with all of us? Like, can't we have a little flopping empathy for one another for once? Is that cool? Can we do that? So I don't know. I'm just having some health probs. My endo is flaring up pretty bad. My endometriosis. Even though it often just feels like endometrio me, because the us is just like it's kind of like trying to be an other, like I'm trying to kind of come out of the closet as poly, and I feel bad. I feel weird even saying the word out loud, and it's one of those things, and bisexual, and it's one of those things you like see it on the internet, and there is all this internet world of people who experience these feelings and these things, and they feel comfortable being themselves, and I just don't. I feel much like I'm in this basement with Pineapple here, just like, let's bunker down here, Pineapple, and no one will ever find us here. Just a lot of shame and a lot of weirdness and a lot of like can't ever relate to anyone or talk, and that's how I feel about my endometriosis. It's just like, I know it's this thing that I think it used to be 1 in 10, and now it's like 1 in 8. Like, the statistics have just gone up exponentially, that so many women have this and deal with this, but yet I always feel pretty alone and pretty just, hold the phone, Sally. We'll get somebody for you. Click, disconnected. And that's kind of what my poem's about tonight, but what are we about? What is it about? I don't even know what it's about. What's it all about? I won't even say the name in case I'm infringing on copyrights, but that's a play and a show and a thing. I just saw this. Seems actually extremely related to, actually that seems very related as well. Is everything around me related? This used to be in my basement, probably about 6 times the size. Okay, that's an exaggeration. 3 times the size though. Like, it was real big. You could fit 2 chitlins on this sucker udder when it was fully blown up, and we just haven't done the business to pop the popper and get it inflated, but right now it's just a perfect udder, and it's all gonna be sort of semi-related. Here's a little show and tell that seems, sorry, it's noisy. And this is just stuck over there right next to me. Ah! Of course I'm breaking it, because everything's like old and delicate. But this is not, it's not expensive. Oh, my udder. Utter madness. So one of my best birthday parties that I ever had was aged 26. The year was, how the fuck old am I? What's going on? 85, 95, 2005, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 2011. Ooh, rough year. We just talked about that. Ooh, rough year. Yikes, rough year. So I was turning 26, and that seemed so unacceptable to me. That is actually the year that I decided to start saying, when people ask me, well, how old are you? I decided I'm going to say, well, I'm not 18 for the rest of my life. And it just seemed too grown up. It seemed too far into the grown-upedness summit. And so I decided to have a Sweet 16 time travel party, and maybe I've mentioned this, but who cares? Sorry, there's a fluorescent light going out in my basement, so it keeps like, beep, 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 catching my eye, like hurting my eyes. So we decided to have a time travel birthday party. I had one of those exercise machines that like looks like you're humping, and you're like, every time you like pull it up, you like are humping your whole body. And so we attached that to like, there was my see-through like 90s phone, and you had to dial the year you wanted to go to. Everyone had to make these time travel hats. So this particular one has some crabs and flamingos and seahorses. So everyone had to make these time travel hats in order to ride the time travel bike. And I don't know, that one just seemed fitting because it had animals on it. And we're getting into it, don't worry. This one's really cool. Like, I should probably just wear this around town. I mean, my hair is pretty much a fright right now anyway, so whatever. We'll just dive into it. So yeah, you had to make the crazy party hats. You dialed in the year, and then I had like oh my gosh, what's it called? The club, that thing from the late 80s, early 90s that you put to protect your car, and it was like really funny infomercials for it. And then you rode the workout bike, which propelled a pinwheel, which propelled a pinwheel and propelled another spinny thing, and you had to sift glitter water through the colander, and there was like a meat thermometer, I think, as well, that you had to activate the meat thermometer in order to get the right propulsion. Anyway, everyone did it perfectly well, and it was attached to a shopping cart, and we somehow made the action of the exercise bike made the wheels of the shopping cart spin. So that was part of the time travel. How cool is this hat though? What? It feels so freaking dope right now. Come on. These were actually like hat molds from my mom owning her shop, and I feel like that guy in The Fifth Element, how he has that, it's Gary Sinise, right? Isn't it Gary Sinise? No, it's not Gary Sinise. What am I thinking? I'm crazy. Who is it? My freaking actor trivia. I hate when it's off. Gary Oldman. Oh my gosh. That would have been funny if Gary Sinise played that role. But he's like the head honcho man trying to get the bricks, and he's got that weird plastic shield that like sweats blue out of it, and it's so creepy. It's kind of like that, except fly. These pom-poms and this fly giraffe shirt. So yeah, that was a good time, and we only listened to music from 2001. It's all part of the time travel paradigm. And everyone got into it. Everyone fully got into it. And I was like, no one's allowed to act like they're 26. No getting tired. No griping about back pains. Little did I know it would get so much worse. But no griping. No being freaking aged. Just act like you're 16. And everyone did, and it was a delight. So that's a little side story. Utterly fantastic. So my poem isn't necessarily connected or related to the theme or the national day of, other than the fact that the person it's about is a vegan. And so I'm being kind of tongue-in-cheek here, just like being funny, because it's not funny to me. It's very sad. And today is National Animal Crackers Day. Boop, boop. So I just, took this pain that I'm feeling. I've obviously been kind of driving myself insane with my computer breaking and everything being maxed on memory and everything being annoying, and knowing thousands of people and putting so much effort into this and still not being able to get to 50 subscribers, as I see, just the most pointless shit getting so famous and so recognized. Like, my best friend and I were making fun of it tonight. All these young people start these like companies because they all like to believe that they're standing for something, even though like nothing is changing, and just so much money being made hand over fist with all these stupid sayings. Like, I'm sorry, I'm a little cheesed but I'm not gonna copy the exact thing that the thing said, but it was like, I'll paraphrase it so I'm not stepping on anyone's toes exactly. But she sent me all these shirts that were like, the movement will be about love. And it's like, okay, well, like, yeah. I don't know. It's just I've ranted this. Everything's a gimmick, everything's a thing, everything's a hashtag. There is nothing left, and it's all very targeted. It's targeted at you. What are you looking at? Okay, so now we're going to target this thing at you. And it freaks me out, and I don't feel part of it anymore. I actually just tried to go for like a dream job, like a job I think I would have been really good at. And yes, I'm afraid of the internet, and yes, I'm afraid of like the world at large. And no, I don't have a degree, but I think I would have been amazing at this job. And I'm not going to say the company, but it was for like they wanted a reporter for like fringe streaming services. Like, we want you to talk about like Tubi and how that's relevant to what's happening in the world. And that's my jam. One, because I'm in a very low income bracket and I don't have money, and so I'm tuning in to what's free. And B, because I love fringy stuff and stuff that's out in the periphery and weird, and I am a crazy film nut, and I will devour anything that's kind of odd and out there and not gobbled by the popular masses. And I thought my resume and my cover letter was really clever, and I found a cover letter generator that said it was free. And this is how everything is. This is how the whole internet is, how the whole world is. Found one that said it was free, and I'm working on my cover letter for hours. And I get to the end of it, and it's like, that'll be $4.99. I'm like, what? You said it was free. And it's like, well, it's free to do it, but if you want to keep it, if you want us to email it to you, it's $4.99. So I just freaking paid for it, and I applied, and it was kind of one of those things where I was like, well, I'm not going to get this job. You know, I don't have a fancy degree. I haven't gone to a 4-year college. I marched to a different accordion beat, and I guess it's not cool anymore to do that. You have to, I don't know, just the output has to be so intense. You have to be accomplishing so much at all times and be constantly moving up in your field and have so much to reveal about how fantastic you are and talk it up, and it all just sounds like bullshit to me. These things that people are like, oh yes, well, I am an IT market specialist for the specialty of the social media platform justification of. But I really made it sound good, and I was feeling super proud, and I was like, I know I don't have a 4-year degree, but I'm the one you want. And I got the just robot response of like, thank you, we read your thing, and we're going in another direction. It's like, this isn't even a person, is it? And that's how it all is. And on my unemployment classes, like having to take classes about how to get employed again, you know, they told me about the resume robots, and I mentioned that, but it's just like, okay, I'm totally screwed then. There's resume robots going like, oh, well, this person hasn't kissed 7 million asses, so next. And I feel like I have so much to offer the world, but it's like, hey, you gotta have 17 gold stars on your level 17 gold stars on your forehead and your butt at all times. Anyway, that was a tangent. I'm trying to participate, but yeah, that was the point. Is I kind of knew I wasn't gonna get it, but then when I didn't get it, I still felt so sad and rejected. And why did I spend $4.99 on that damn cover letter? Anywho, back to the whatsits and the whoosies. I'll try to be brief. You know I'm not good at that. Levity, not my thing. Brevity, pretty good at that. Levity, not so much. But National Animal Crackers Day. Animal crackers in my soup. Is that copyrighted? Live on Tigers, loop de loop. Am I making it different enough that I'm not going to get copyright infringement? So I brought along Pineapple. He hasn't been in a video in a while, and I've had him since I was a wee chittle. Just a wee chittle babe. And he does such fun things where he can just join you. He's just such a companion, and he's just like, oh, hey, Teal, you need a little freaking empathy, dude? Life got you down? Here I am. I'm with you. I'm Pineapple. I'm cool like that. And then I thought I would show off this guy is my This was my hamper at acting school. He is an alligator. Come on. And he just chomps up the clothes. This is my, remember, baby bear? The rap identity that didn't make the final cut, but still seems like a pretty good rap alter ego to me. Baby bear. Yeah. Baby bear care stare. Okay. Oh, hey. I was talking about this, trying to find a word for it. How cool is this? I just keep finding things related. It's very dusty. I was talking about the pinwheel. And I think this is the exact, it's my alma mater high school pinwheel colors. How crazy is that? This was the very one used on the time machine. Maybe if I blow hard enough, I can go back to my 20s and feel a little freaking wild and free. Oh my god, this box has so much cool stuff in it. Anyway, made this as a little craft. Because I'm just always trying real hard to get happy. Another show and tell thing. One of these days, there's honestly a factory of crafts to be made in this basement. Like, it's actually ridiculous. And that ties into the poem I'm gonna read. It's all tied together somehow. But this is a weird thing I got at that astonishing garage sale, and it's basically like these Whoozy Bobs. You're supposed to kind of twist them together in such a fashion that you kind of go wing ding dinky, okay? And then you sort of just build upon it. And then you make yourself like a little monster. Hey, we're already like halfway there. What's up? Coolio. So, yep, you just kind of blink, blink, and here's a little flubby dub. And there's so many cool ones. I mean, I really just have to start having some more fun down here. It's very cluttered, and that's kind of part of the issue. Oh, wow. How freaky fun is this one? I just feel like I need to attach it to, like, I need to make this like a cool-ass necklace or something. I don't know. I always want to turn things into other things. But yeah, the fun continues. There's like little arms. No, it was you. It wasn't me. It was you. So there's fun. There's fun to be had. I just feel unmotivated to have it because I feel so kicked around by how gosh darn difficult things seem. So therein lies some of the, that's what I'm talking about. It just feels kind of hard, you guys. It just feels sort of kind of hard. Here we are on day 108. Put that on your plate and smoke it. So, yep. Ooh, here's a sultry monster. Cool, man. So you can have some fun with this. Sultry monster. Hey, big, furry, big boy. That got weird quick. Anyway, there's that fun. So, yes, my basement is a legitimate fabric. I can't even begin to describe the treasures that exist down here. Factory. I'm not even kidding. It's absurd. And so, part of my big issue in the pandemic has been people straight up blowing me off, and people that I know I've been there for and I've been kind to and I've shown kindness towards. And I don't know what the deal is. But it hurts. And I get it. Like, I get that it's rough and we're all having a rough time. But it takes, my best friend and I are always saying, like, what's up with these youths? And what's up with people acting like they don't live with their cell phones up their buttholes 24/7? Because they do. I know you got your cell phone up your butthole at all times. So really, is it that difficult? Because I can write, like, a crazy sentimental text, like, real meaningful and just straight to the heart in about 45 seconds. And if I want to, like, really give you the novella of, like, I care about your ass, that'll take me maybe 3 minutes. So I get stressed out because I've said this before, but this one is about a particular person that I was offering. I wanted to offer. I didn't even get to offer it to her. And I've written a couple poems about her. This one is a swipey poem, and I assure you it's so crazy how connected this is to her, but you know the rules of swipe poetry. You go into the person's phone number, you start to draft a text, and there's a risk. There's always a risk you could send it. And I have actually sent my real feelings to her. I told her, hey, I kind of see you on social media every single day. Like, this is what I had for breakfast, and this is the nail polish I'm putting on my toes, and etc., etc. And I've left you several, like, really heartfelt voicemails, and I'm just not really sure what the deal is. It makes me feel kind of small and, like, sad and insignificant. And she wrote me back, like, oh, I'm just totally going to give this the energy it deserves, and you deserve to have a proper response, and I'm going to give it to you. And I was like, oh, cool, yeah, I mean, take your time, like, I really appreciate it. That's all I needed, was just, like, a little human acknowledgement instead of, like, a and because I told her, like, I'm not calling you to bitch or, like, say negative stuff or even ask you for anything. I'm trying to give you something or give you an opportunity. I'm trying to lavish you with a compliment that I would not pay many people. No, it's been about 4.5, 5 months since then, and not a frickin' peep, man. And that's one of maybe about 8 or 10 people that I feel like are just not gonna say what's up. Even at all. And there's some people I can, like, understand it more so, but if I see you on Instagram, like, if I know you've got some serious shakaka going down in your life, I can make some wiggle, but it's like, I do too. I don't know. I just feel like we live in this world where we think that human connection is a thumbs up. And that's bullshit. So I miss feeling like a human. I really do. So yeah, I expressed my true feelings, and so then I did this white poem where I went in, draft the message, and I'm just swiping, and it's so connected to what I feel about this situation and how hurt and how mad I am. It's weird. And then I've written several other poems about it because I guess I'm just a little peeved. I guess I'm pretty peeved. But the kind of offer on the table was, I mean, you can see here, there's behind me, there's just a small corner. There's a small stack of the situation that I'm talking about. And everyone's always saying, like, well, why don't you just try to make stuff with it? And it's like, well, I don't know, because I wouldn't I wouldn't take, like, gold, 24 karat gold, what do you call it? The stuff that you do in crafts. Why can't I think of it? And you, like, can put it on. I know these words. I wouldn't take gold leaf. I wouldn't take, like, 24 karat gold leaf and just put it on my toilet seat. And I'm not saying, like, I could make cool things. Like, I could probably make a skirt or whatever. But as far as these, like, vintage fabrics go, like, hello. I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to let anyone touch it unless they know what they're doing. Like, let's make some really quality items here that are thebaum.com. Let's make them really cool. So that's what I was trying to offer this person is like, hey, you're trying to make money. I'm trying to make money. We're also trying to be cool and fly. Like, there's a factory. I'm just sitting on a factory. Do you want to maybe collaborate? Have some fun? No, just not a peep. Not an important person at all. Okay, cool. Got it. Word. That feels good. It feels good in my soul. And I just feel like that a lot. Like, oh, I'm not invited. Oh, I can't sit here. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Just, and obviously I'm more hurt about it than I know how to deal with, because it just makes me feel very basementy in my weird basement feelings and vibrations. Like, I don't know what to do with it. It demotivates me in a pretty painfully profound way. So this was another showy and telly thing. These are like, they're balloon doggies, balloon animals, but like for crafts. So that's cool. I feel like that's a cool thing. Here's this box in case you have any comments, ideas, or suggestions. Just put them right in here. Oh, and then you open this up and it's just a whole other bag of tricks. Unicorn. I should probably put this unicorn on this hat because it feels right. Yeah, day 108. Do what feels right. Maybe we'll just put them kind of leaping over these pom-poms. Yep, feel really good about that. Okay. Here's another funky thing. Smile notes. Not sure where I got these. I think from that crazy ass garage sale. Let's just choose at random here. Life can only be understood backward, but it must be lived forward. That's sort of like one of those t-shirts the internet's selling out of. Think of this little piece of paper as a Lifetime Achievement Award. Now let's hear your speech. First of all, I want to thank the little pineapples. This whole channel is my speech. You know that. It's never ending. Having my weird chesty boob pain. I don't know what's going on. Ow. It hurts. I don't know what my deal is. Today is the first day of the rest of the week. That's pretty funny. Let's hear it. Do something nice for yourself today. Call me. Oh my god, that's too funny. I'm talking about this person I'm trying to, be nice and complimentary to. Do something nice for yourself. Call me. It's, ridiculous. Important safety tip. Never try to walk around the world. I mean, yeah, I guess that's pretty sound advice. Life is like the Cathedral of Notre Dame. Most of it is beautiful, but there are a few gargoyles. Okay, who put this together? This is weird as F. If I had to do it all over again, I'd do it all over again. Okay. The one serious conviction that one should have is that nothing is to be taken too seriously. Yas. Okay. Well, smile makers. That's a fun time. I busted this guy out. He has this very weird mouth. I think I've shown you him before, but very weird mouth. He has a very cool, 60s. I feel like we vibe and match very nicely with this giraffe. Okay. On behalf of coolness. So, I believe his name is Mr. Cool Cool. It was either Mr. Cool Cool or Sir Cool Cool, but I think it's Mr. Cool Cool, because he's not just cool. He's cool. Yeah, woolly mammoth type bro. You know. Other weird animal artifacts laying around here. This is like a pink flamingo candle in a candle condom. This whole thing. Come on, let's be cool. This whole thing sort of demonstrates the factory element. I just really like the sort of Swedish little decor. This came from I believe this came from my dear friend Maggie, who is me in 20 years. We're very similar. And I got all these weird things. Yeah, I mean, the things inside are definitely from her, but I think the container is also from her. It's a baby that's also a rattle. There's just a random bowling pin. Here. We got a whole mess of googly eyes. Lots of creepy babies. You know, you just never know when you're gonna need one. Oh boy, what's going on here? Oh, cool. We got hearts full of glitter. Yep. I mean, yeah, I'm just a weirdo. You know, what else would you expect? What the heck else would you expect, really? If that would stick, I would put it in there. I don't think it's going to. Yeah, other animal friends. Okay, cool. Right on. Mini dinosaurs. Little tiny heads. Oh yeah, I really want to do something with these little people. This chick who I like hated and loved and feared because she like dated one of my first boyfriends before I dated him, and he kind of like ruined my life for a time anyway. But I like loved her and hated her and wanted to be her and feared her. But she made all these awesome, and this was like before anyone was doing anything cool. There was no internet happening and there was no eBay stores, and she made these really offensive snow globes with like, you know, people humping in the park or whatever, and little tiny people, and just doing really offensive things inside snow globes. And I was like, wow, I don't like you, but I love you, but I don't like you at all. It's kind of like that, sort of. It's a bog piper. Okay. This just makes me think of the 90s. I don't know. It's a factory. I don't know what to say. There's freaking glimmer galore. So, yeah, hopefully I can get it together to do something with all of it. Hopefully I can. Hopefully I will. This was a weird show and tell. I don't know what this is from, but I collect lunchboxes, and it says it's the Curiosity Shop, and it has all these very weird animals. I liked the, like, Jaja giraffe. Oof, that's dusty too. Oh, my nose, my poor nose. Yeah, just lots of really weird animals. This, like, three-eyed bunny from your bad drug trip. Weird beaver from your weird bad drug trip. Like, I don't know. I don't know what this is all about, but there it is. So that's a thing. And here I'll do a quickie one of these on my paper. So I have these awesome stencil doos. And here I'll just make you a quickie before we get to the goods. So you're just like, yeah, you want a present? Here's your improv birthday present. Woo! Minimal effort. Back when people used to actually do things, and make things, and interact, and color and stuff. Like, whatever happened to fun? You think I could get a job on the internet, like just teaching adults how to have fun again? I don't know. Is that a thing? Like, would people pay me? I mean, they pay life coaches, which I think is kind of ridiculous. To be like, this is how you should be living your life. And I kind of want to just get paid to teach people to have some frickin' fun already. Oh yes, this is looking very good. Very psychedelic. We're really pulling through here quite quickly. So, thus, you have yourself, well, it's hard to see because of the lettering behind it, but you know, you have yourself a giraffe. Let's do another quick one. Shall we? Everything's a little dusty. It's kind of hard. We'll let this one be a surprise. Hold on. Don't get impatient on me. Okay. We'll do this one with some black. Or this is like dark blue so you can really see it. Oh yeah, it's coming along. But what do you think? Anybody out there want to pay me to teach you how to have some freaking fun? Oh, it's going to be weird because the paper's not big enough. It's okay. It's going to look great. It's going to be great. I'm going to have a great time. Gonna have a party. Okay. And thus, you have a zebra. All dressed like a zebra. Debra-da, debra-da. Okay. So I feel good. Showed you things. I told you things. Showed and told. So, quite so. Happy National Animal Crackers Day. I had a couple of these other cool stencils, but I'm not going to go through all of them. Cool bunny. The elephant used in many Disney movies. A wee little lamb. So, what fun. And of course, an ass. Okay, so brilliant. Really, really excellent times. So, anywho, you've all heard me say that I'm the queen of giving people like a million chances, and I'm always trying to like let everybody load up on them chances. That's just a box. Let's. No, there's a box there too. It's okay. There's boxes down here. We're fine. But yeah, I'm the queen of a million chances, and I'm kind of getting sick of it. But really, if someone leaves you an incredibly sweet and kind voicemail, you should just be able to call them back and be like, and even if these like 10 people were to say to me, I don't have any time, and there's no time for you in my life, and it was very sweet, and I really appreciate the gesture. Just be real, just a little realness. And I mean, of course that would hurt if people were like, I'm never going to make time for you. Like, of course that would be painful. But, I don't know. Something about the old ghost brush feels worse. Something about the whole, like, are you ever going to think of me again? That just, like, constant wondering, like, did I matter to you at all? Are we people? Are you a person? Am I a person? Are we here on this planet? No? Okay, cool. It's kind of worse. It's kind of painful. That just mystery of it just sort of hurts. So, this was a swipe poem, and yeah, it really couldn't be more accurate. So I'll just lay it on ya. Couldn't be more accurate. Thanks for joining me, Pineapple. Feeling real weird about myself and about life lately, and I just really appreciate your constant companionship. Thank you for being with me since I was 5 and not being petty and constantly posting your butt on Instagram and never calling me. Cool. So, I called this one A Temporary Temple. Fall cubism, dexterity vacuum, chance hurriedly, crystal cherishing, cancels variance, mutual freak dancing crisis, muskrat menstrual justification, muddy mental hell falls, brandishing legality, gross veggie hatchet, been keeping buddy advisory kindness, number bundler, better behalf, call bullshit, sell call back, negativity medievalist, breakdancing buccaneers, verifiable catsuit, grass capacity, off-wagon seducer, essence veggies, feel deviant, balsam burner, been shitty deep creek bugging, desiccated, warrantable, dense textbooks, destruction need, babysit kidding, decision necessity budding, catty feels, betrayal, fuck messenger, having decided little vacuum wall, bedrock rectangle, badass, devising call, beacon call, guess lockdown, beehive, laugh crack, hairspray, triticale, hairspray, triticale, jellyfish backstab decision, hairdos assume, watching defrauding, kitten, keen, green, bundler, veganism brick brack, loss, grateful bell, lessons, grievances, handbook, call, feel better, groovin', jackass, exaggerated, playlist broadcasts, bitch, kiss, lesbian recurrence, ladies metal waterfall, thumb addict, brush bananas, because, feedback, call, banshee ball, mess less, free lesson, freakish need, hard, just message, recital, Larson, serving jazz longevity, thanks, external dramas, buzz vendors, feedback, hiss, devising mental numbers, minimal, mindful searching. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird? I swear to you this is random. I swear it to be true. It's just too weird. There's so many things in here that are really spot on. Keeping buddy advisory kindness. It's kind of like, that's called fair weather friends. Where you just like can't really show up for people. I don't know. It's weird. Life is weird. Verifiable cat suit just kind of reminded me of like Instagram. Everyone's verified. Everyone's verifiable. And the number of times that the word call is in here is insane. Number bundler. That's somebody who just has everybody's number in their phone, but like, could you use it? Do you know how to use it? No? Okay, cool. Number bundler. Better behalf call bullshit. Sell callback. Sell callback. Sell callback. It's just too weird. I can't even tell you some of the things in here that I don't understand how they even got in there. Guess lockdown beehive laugh crack. Hairspray Tritical. I don't know what Tritical means. Grievances handbook, right? Call. Feel better. So weird. What? And there's a few in here. Like I said, my phone like learns how to talk like me, and you know, my best friend and I text each other probably 85 times a day. So that just happened to be one of the bitch. Yeah. Brush bananas because feedback call. Banshee ball. Just call. External dramas. Buzz. Who doesn't love that? Yeah. Free lesson. Freakish need. Hard. Just message. It's tough. I guess it's really tough for people. It's super strange. Been shitty deep creek bugging, desiccated, warrantable, dense textbooks destruction. That was another one that was like dense. Assume, watching, defrauding, kitten keen. It's all very extremely accurate. I can hardly handle how accurate it is. Tit is extremely accurate. Right. Cherishing cancels. Variance mutual. Freak dancing crisis. Justification muddy. Mentally hell. Falls brandishing. It's too good. I don't know. It's weird. Everything is so weird to me. How it's deeply connected, but yet so extremely disconnected. Just linked in so many profound ways, yet barely tethered. Fair weathered. It's weird. I'm weirded out by it. Oh yeah, I was gonna show you this. I'll make one more just because it's right here. I just want to have somebody be as nice to me as I've been to them. It ain't that hard. So there's a little lammy. There's a lammy friend. But I was gonna show you. I was looking for more paper, and this was early pandemic. My boyfriend came up with this dibs, freaking dibs. I haven't heard anyone else call it this. I don't have the resources or the wherewithal to make a bunch of t-shirts that demonstrate how damn clever I am. But I haven't heard anyone else refer to it as this, but early on he said, going crazy in the pandy. And we just always, when we see people acting fools, we say, oh, just being rude in the pandy. Oh, being so self-centered in the pandy. Being all pushy in the pandy. So, dibs on that shit. I don't know. Somebody help me. Somebody help me get a freaking empire going. Can't be that gosh darn difficult. All these other surface level so-and-sos seem to be doing it quite nicely. Absence makes the heart go, hey, where'd you go? That couldn't be more perfect for how I feel. Absence makes the heart go, hey, where'd you go? I think that's hysterical. Oh, that one's stupid. May the happiest days of your past pale in comparison with what lies ahead. I hope so. It's kind of brutal. I've been so nostalgic lately. If she had to walk because she was wearing no-run pantyhose. Oh my goodness. Somebody worked really hard on these. Well, that one's very cliche. Ooh, that one's kind of creepy. Ours is a strange and unique relationship. I'm strange and you're unique. Fun, fun. Try to know everything of something and something of everything. That's fun. Time is so precious that it is silly to waste any of it worrying when you've got me as a friend. Oh. What? That's stupid. Someone said stay away from the mailman because I heard they're carriers. This was obviously before COVID. A bird bath is for foul play. Oh my gosh. Eating dried beef is jerky? Okay, I'm trying to end on a cool one here, people. Come on, come on. Okay, that one's kind of lame. Come on, come on, give me a good one. Give me a good one. No. Friendships make the world go round. Of course, gravity helps it a little. That's fine. That's totally fine. I'm good with that. Without you, things would be ordinary. Some really silly in here. Trust is like a crystal butterfly, beautiful and fragile. Wow. Really reaching on some of these, I'm telling you. I gave up sex just for the celibate? Come on, what? No. Stop. Stop it. I knew a cow that was an utter failure. Okay, that's good enough for me. You know, because sometimes you gotta end where you started. I knew a cow that was an utter failure. It's too funny. Okay. Well, there you have it. Day 108. Who knows what to anticipate from my mind on day 109. And if you were confused by the uploading, sorry, my one from day 106 took 27 hours to upload. I'm not making that up. Actually, it took more like 32 hours. It took about 32 hours to upload. Can't explain it. Yeah, it was kind of long, but like 32 hours? Okay. That was driving me mental. And then, you know, you heard the whole thing about deleting, if you saw it, you heard the thing about deleting the bat haikus and then having to redo the bat haikus. And then I uploaded the bats, and that somehow uploaded before the other one that had already been uploading for like 28 hours. So then I had to delete. I want them to be in order because I'm OCD like that. So I deleted the bat one and then reloaded it. And so if you're confused, that's why. I'm still doing them every day, and I assure you, they have been filmed every day before midnight, and that's what counts. We've had some technical difficulties with the Wi-Fi robots, making it very difficult to upload, but they are being completed every single day. Hooray! So 108. That's great. That's quite a feat. So we'll just go rest. I need some rest, and then we'll see what we can find for day 109. And don't worry, cow, that everyone thought was an utter failure. I'm sure you've got lots of cool qualities. So don't let the judgment get you down. Don't let the way of things and the normalcy, and everybody's so hungry to be normal. Screw it. Don't let it get you down. Make a crazy time traveling hat. How about that? Okay. Squirt, squirt, baby. Night night.